I'm happy to have you all today here. And today is a specific topic that we are going to have. This topic is called Kalyanamitra. Kalyanamitra. The topic name is Kalyanamitra. This is something very strange that happened 10 days back. So we just finished one program in the Quantum Life University campus, Soul Coach training program. So after that, after 2 days, I received a dream. Early in the morning, I heard the word Kalyan Mitra. Kalyan Mitra. Somebody is just uttering this word Kalyan Mitra. Then I woke up. What is Kalyan Mitra? I never heard about this name. I heard only about in the advertisements, like matrimonial site is there, one website, Kalyan Mitra, where they make matchmaking kind of things. And I just Google searched this name. Then I found this name is used by Buddha. He was known as the first Kalyana Mitra. And that word I liked so much, Kalyana Mitra. And then I started researching about this word, Kalyana Mitra. Then I found a lot of things and about the whole science behind this friendship. This is called noble friendship that Buddha offered to the world. This is the science of friendship that he was all the time he was delivering to the people. He was never away from the community. He was always in the crowd, always approachable. He never created a wall between him and others. He's very much shaking hands and hugging people and speaking to them. And he did not create any barriers to between a guru and a disciple. So this concept about Kalyan Mitra, let us today understand this concept. So Kalyan Mitra means spiritual friendship. Instead of the word friendship, I like friendliness. Any ship, it becomes rotten and it becomes again like friends also, they become possessive, like how even the loved ones love also, there is something called quality called possessiveness. We possess the other person, you must only love me, not except me, nobody else you should love. That's not called love at all, it's called possession. Only devils and rakshas will possess the others, evil will possess the others. But that's why instead of love, Buddha called always a beautiful word called friendship. Friendliness. Friendliness is far beautiful word than love. It's the highest form of love is friendship, friendliness. Because there are many qualities of conditionality that enters when it comes to love. Love is more biological, related to hormones, related to only here in the physical plane, like a transaction. You do this, and I'm a good friend to you. I love you. Otherwise, I don't love you. You must fulfill these criteria, then I can love you. This is not love. This is not true love. But we don't hardly find it here. Everything is so biological. It's very natural for every mother to love their children. It's instinctual love. There's nothing great about it. But Buddha's love, or Krishna's love, or Christ's love, or Muhammad's love is far beyond that. They consider the whole humanity as their friends. The love is so huge. It cannot be called as that kind of physical love that we think about. It's called noble friendship. So Buddha coined this word called noble friendliness. Noble friend. Kalyan Mitra means noble friend. A admirable friend, a virtuous friend, a friend who is very noble and a good friend. And Such friendships are called as really very worth uh, having. So we in the physical plane experience different kinds of friendships here. Something very very casual friendships. But a noble friend is someone who is your spiritual companion, spiritual friend. We need a lot of spiritual friends. We have playing card friends, we have tennis friends, we have gossip friends. We have all segments, we have friends. Most of the times it's all related to only certain criteria and conditionality. But this friends, that friendliness that Buddha is speaking is totally different. So, from our own Hindu mythology, from Indian scriptures, we notice that many stories were mentioned about this beautiful friendship. Just yesterday and today is Ramanavami, right? Even today is such a beautiful celebration day for us. It's all of you. I wish you happy birthday. Because on behalf, we're all Antar Rama, Rama is inside all of us. So happy birthday to all of us. Happy Kalyanamitra also. Lord Rama is a Kalyanamitra. He always extended his friendship, noble friendship. When Ravana took away the Sita Devi, then he was in search of Sita Devi. And finally, when he reached Rishyamukha Parvat, the mountain, Rishyamukha, there all the Vanaras were there. He made friendship with Vanaras. And one of the Vanaras, Sugriva, became very dear friend to him. And that Sugriva said, I will do something, O Mahaprabhu, O Ramachandra Prabhu, I will do something. And he took the whole Karya on his shoulders. He gathered all the Vanaras, all the Anjaneya, Hanuman, to every stalwart, all the warriors that are there in the these Vanaras. He gathered all of them. He made them to, fight with Ravana. And he did not make friendship with Vali. Instead, he made friendship with Sugriva. Vali is a mighty warrior. He could have made friendship with Vali. Okay? But he did not do that friendship with him. Why he did the friendship with only Sugriva, not Vali? Vali is a mighty warrior. But Vali is in Adharma side. He is not following his Dharma. Sugriva is always in Dharma. Sugriva, the name itself says that it is who has controlled the mind, who conquered the mind. He's the Sugriva. Su means very good control. Good. Griva is the one who really mastered these five senses with the biggest Indriya that we have, the mind. So he made friendship with Sugriva, not Vali. The last moments when Vali was killed by Rama, Vali asked this question. Oh Rama, you could have asked for my help. I am mighty warrior. Many times I chased Ravana. He used to be scared of me. He is a coward in front of me. I am a mighty warrior. I would have conquered everything for you. Just if he knows that Vali is coming, and he would have given Sita Devi back, he would have sent her back. But why you did not take my help? Instead, you took the help of my brother, Sugriva. That's the friendship. That's called noble friendship. He's always in the dharma side. And even though he is very, he has no kingdom and nothing is there for Sugriva. Vali has everything in him. He is a very great stalwart warrior, but he has a crooked mind. His mind is very cunning. It's a political mind. Now we see the elections time, all the political minds operating. So that is the beautiful friendship that you notice. So Lord Rama is a Kalyanamitra. He is a Maryada Purushottama. He knows about what is Maryada. Maryada, the boundaries. He knows about respecting the boundaries, limits. Limits, boundaries means there are emotional boundaries, there must be physical boundaries. What to speak, what not to speak. How to behave, how not to behave. He knew exactly. He never crossed his limits. He never allowed anybody to cross his limits also. He's known as one of the Purushottamas. He's a great Purushottama. So on this day, we are really taking this topic, Kalyanamitra. And another Kalyanamitra that we find in the mythology is Lord Krishna also. The first kindergarten teacher to Lord Krishna and even Sudama also. So they were together for a few years and then he came back. They separated. But after Sudama got married, he was in utter poverty. They nothing to eat also. Situation, he will help you out. You don't need to, why do you feel ashamed of asking? Go to Lord Krishna. And after wife says so many times, then he goes to Lord Krishna. And when he approaches the kingdom and the main entrance door, the news already reached to Lord Krishna. He was inside his bedroom. He woke up and he came all the way to the outside door to receive him. Sudama, it is like a great surprise. How can this king, the great enlightened master, come for me? I'm just childhood friend. When I was a child, he met me and I met him, but he was giving so much friendship. He's coming all the way out to meet me. And with all the admiration, love, he brought him inside. And there is a swing. On the swing, he made Sudama to sit on that swing. And Lord Krishna was sitting below on the floor and washing his feet. Oh, you are so tired. You walked so many miles to reach to this Dwaraka, and let me clean, let me wash your feet. So he washed his feet, and Sudama brought some kind of what is called as rice flakes or atuku poha. So he was very hesitant because it's a small gift. That's how he want to just show his love, affection to Lord Krishna. He was hesitating to bring it out. Lord Krishna sensed, there is some kind of, he tied something around his waist. He says, give me that. What are you hiding from me? Give me that. I'm very hungry. He ate the poha. Lord Krishna with all the gold, and he had the, nice crown, gold crown and all the ornaments. Everything is there. He is a king. But he was taking that. He was eating with such love. And Sudama felt very happy about this. And he forgotten the question, whatever the question that he want to ask Lord Krishna. The friendship, the love that he has experienced is so huge for him. He forgotten the question that how can I get rid of my poverty? I am very helpless now. He forgotten the question itself. He started walking back to his home. By the time he reached his village, everything turned into a palace. His small home hut became a big palace. huge palace, and everything is arranged there. So, how is this possible? Sudama is a seeker actually here. Symbolically speaking, metaphorically speaking, Sudama is not really poor in the material sense. He is really not yet enlightened. An unenlightened fellow must go to the enlightened fellow and receive. We need to beg for enlightenment. We need to go to the teacher and ask, please give me wisdom, master. I want to learn from you. Christ, Buddha, Krishna, all masters, everyone, even contemporary masters, must go and receive. So Sudama could go to Krishna and receive the wisdom. Wisdom removes karmas. Many lifetimes karma baggage Sudama carried, which is affecting his finances. Illness, poverty issues, relationship problems, all of them related to something like karmic energy coming from the past lives. So only wisdom removes the karma. All the past life karma, nanagni dagdha karmana. So with the wisdom, the fire of wisdom, all the karmic seeds are burnt. So Sudama could create abundance. That's what is the story. But here there's a noble friendship here. And this is called noble friendship. And another incidents you find between Krishna and Draupadi. There's a beautiful friendship. In our stories in India, so many such stories which really brings tears to our eyes. These stories really touch our hearts because somewhere it is beyond love. Love is somewhere more conditional here, more of business, even relationships. Wife and husband, they stay because there is the biological needs are there. They're fulfilling the needs. That's all. They're to run the family. They think it's love. It's not actually. True love, very, very rarely we see. That's why all the love, it initiates us into great friendship. Friendship is the ultimate. Love is far below than the friendship. Friendship is the highest form of love. It's called noble friendship. So friends, so if you recognize that in the world that we find a lot of casual friendships, but it's the most essential understanding that is needed right now is about the Kalyanamitra. To really move ahead, to progress, to evolve as a human race, human species. This is so important. Noble friendship does not mean it is the friendship between only human beings. Don't think that humans and humans are only friends. Even we can make friendship with non-humans too. Why not have friend in the tree kingdom? One tree can be your friend, one animal can be your friend, star can be your friend, everything can be a friend. Even non-human also can be a friend. That's what is noble friendship. Noble friendship, it enlarges us to different perception. We don't stick to only humans. I heard about a story about a boy. When he was a small little baby boy, he used to play under a mango tree. It's a huge mango tree. This mango tree is so compassionate, so much full of friendship, you know. The innocence of this boy used to always make this tree to be so happy. It used to even bend down the branches to touch the boy. It used to create the wind for this boy. And boy used to play and hug this tree. They used to share a beautiful friendship. And slowly he became an adult, around 30 years. He has now big ambitions. He wants to study. He wants to go somewhere, and he wants to be earn money and all these ambitions. Slowly, his friendship is suffering. He is not coming to the mango tree anymore. But mango tree is waiting. When is this boy, my friend, is going to come to me? When I am going to see this friend, my dear friend, he used to wait. And he earned and he forgotten, and he went into all that and relationships, and the entire drama of relationships happened. And he also went through bankruptcy. He accumulated a lot of money, and all that is gone in his business. And now after he became bankrupt, he remembered the friend. Because in the world he never saw this kind of beautiful friendship. He always used to feel so much peaceful under this tree. He has come back again. The mango tree is so compassionate, so much full of love and friendship. He could sense that this fellow has become poor now. There's nothing to eat. He's bankrupt. So mango tree said to him, now you can cut my branches, take my branches. Sell it, you'll get money. Even ready to sacrifice for his friend. Cut my branches, no problem, don't worry. And he really cut all the branches, he sell, and he forgotten again. For some time he created some kind of sculptures out of it, and then he made a lot of money. And then he came back again. Because the money is over. But this friend, the same friend is there. Again, the unconditional love. He's showering and he says, it's okay that you take out everything of me, so that you will be fine. You make a boat and sell this boat, you'll get a lot of money. He created a boat now. He uprooted the mango tree, but this human has never understood the real value of friendship. Always interested about money, about how do I survive, what do I get. But this tree has amazing friendship. If you want to learn about this friendliness, true love, really connect with plants, animals. Every animal is so beautiful, unconditional. Every tree is unconditional. It loves you so much, no conditions. If you hug a tree, it will give you so much energy. It will fill you with such energy, and it will heal you also. That much love is there in non-human these creatures. So friends, noble friendship does not mean it's human to human. It is even extending it to non-human. When Christ said, love thyself first, he said, love thyself, love yourself first. Love your neighbor. Second thing he said is, love your neighbor. Your neighbor is not only human, your neighbor also is a plant. Your neighbor also is an animal. So that's what is friendship. Christ demonstrated this friendship. So friends, signs of friendliness, Kalyanamitra. This is the most important topic right now. Beyond all the relationships, we need to go beyond relationships. Relationships have become relationship only. Ship, instead of ship, it is shit. All relationships, somewhere it is just messing and conditional. Each one throws their tantrums on the other, and all their stress onto the other. The beauty is gone completely. Ship is sinking only. Instead, there can be this beautiful friendship. If parents can become friends to children, their children, that is the best thing that can happen. Instead, a mother and father, I am your father, do as I say. It's a rule. Instead of that, there can be a beautiful friendship they can offer to the children. In the friendship, there is equality. Between friends, there is something very, very wonderful that happens. There is always equalness. Somebody may be very aged person, maybe having a friend, a 3-year-old baby as a friend. It doesn't matter. Friends, this age doesn't matter, your job doesn't matter, your status doesn't matter. Whoever you are, friends is something which is really very noble, very sacred. So friends, parents, children, children, parents, children also can make friendship with parents. Wife and husband, beyond relationship of wife and husband, spouse, they can become best friends. Then that relationship will become like heavenly. Otherwise, it really stings. It really going to be very restrictive. It won't help their spiritual growth. Otherwise, they both can grow together to greater heights. So friends, this Kalyanamitra, this concept is very important, need of the hour on this planet Earth. Almost now, within first year, the divorce happens and separation, all the struggles and fighting will happen. Within 1 year nowadays. In the olden days, hardly there used to be cases of separation between spouse, wife and husband. Now it has become so much like an epidemic, very fast, within months also. Now recent cases, it's 1 month divorce. Even 1 month, it has really shortening. Where are we going? And we are spending so much of our wealth running around the courts, so much of our mental energy, emotional energy wasted in this relationship struggles. If we can really understand this beautiful sacredness of these relationships, it really turns into a beautiful flower. This flower is called friendship. Love is the bud. Friendship is a flower which is a blossom. And bud cannot release the fragrance, but a flower can release the fragrance. There is so much beauty in the friendship. Shloka from Adi Shankaracharya. He is another Kalyanamitra. He is Jagat Guru. He is a world teacher, teacher of teachers. And his contribution to the spirituality, to the whole world is enormous. Just one scripture, Bhajagovindam itself, which contains 33 slokas and 33 verses, and it is enough actually to enlighten a person. If we deeply understand the Bhajagovindam, the whole enlightenment we can actually get. Everything is given in a sutra format. Everything he described about it. So in this beautiful sloka, he described about beautifully about this dreamy place called Swapna. He calls this world as a beautiful Swapna, a dream. It's illusory, it disappears. We are hanging on to it. All relationships that disappear. Wife dies, husband dies, mother dies, father dies, sibling dies, everyone dies. So in this sloka, Kastvam koham kuta ayataha kame janani kome tataha iti parebhavaya sarvamasaram sarvam asaram sarvamasaram visvam tyaktva swapna vicharam bhaja govindam govindam bhaja mudamate. So it's beautiful words given by Adi Shankaracharya, 23rd verse. Kastvam koham. Who am I? Who are you? Kuta ayataha. Where did I come from? Did I come from only the mother's womb? Even before birth, I was there. I came from far away. I came from the source. I came from the Hiranya Garbha. I came from far away place. Somewhere else, not from just mother's womb. Kame Janani. Kame Janani means who is mother? Who is the father? Kome Tataha. Tata means in Sanskrit, it's means Tandri means father. Tata means not grandfather. In Sanskrit, it means father. Who is the father? This lifetime he is maybe your father, but past life he may be your brother. He may be your enemy king. Your worst enemy in the past life could be your family member right now. Who is your mother? Who is your father? Who is your son? Who is your sibling? Why do you get stuck there in this relationship dramas, in this big illusion? Iti paribhavaya sarvamasaram. This is what we need to do, is called, we need to know the illusory things about asaram means everything is no content, no essence in it. In this samsara, there is no essence in it. It is enjoyable, it looks very enjoyable. Temporarily, duality plane, everything is so enjoyable. But all the dualities will really, like a football game, will be good and bads, both will play with us. A football game, a cricket match. But beyond good and bads, there lies the truth. Beyond right and wrongs, there lies the truth. So here in samsara, you are stuck there. Oh, my father, my mother, my child, I have to earn money for my child, and I don't have time for my meditation. No time. I have so many things. My family, my family. When do we get out of this my family? My relations, my relationship, they are very, very important. So, who is your father? Who is your mother? Who is your son? Who is your sister? Who is your sibling? And really Adi Shankaracharya, this Jagat Guru, is really chopping all these kind of illusions in us, all kinds of misperceptions. These are all misperceptions. Beyond relationships lies, there is a beautiful soul friendships. When we die, after death, we don't consider anyone as our relations. There are no relationships in the life after death. Abhimanyu, after he vacated the body, Arjuna was in grief, and he stuck there in that kind of relationship drama, and he is grieving. Lord Krishna, he asked Lord Krishna that let me have one astral travel. I want to go and meet my son Abhimanyu. Krishna smiled, laughed at him. Your son? Okay. Now today you do astral travel. Do this meditation. Get out of your body. Go to astral plane. That astral plane, higher astral plane, you will find your son there. He goes there. Abhimanyu is playing marble game there. And Arjuna says, my son, my dear son. And Abhimanyu seriously looks at him. Who are you? He asks. Who are you? Arjuna says, oh, you have forgotten me. I am your father. Are you my father? Am I your son? When? I have many lifetimes. So far I have lived almost 1,000 lifetimes. In 1,000 lifetimes, which lifetime are you my father? So this is what the scenario is. When we go into life after death states, there are no relationship dramas there. All Alexander the Great, Cleopatra's, everything, remove all the roles that you played, it's gone. We are stuck with this kind of identities here. I am a father, I am a mother, I am a son, I am a sibling, I am this, I am that. And Adiguru Shankaracharya, Jagadguru Shankaracharya, he's telling that to go beyond this dramas, relationship dramas, end these dramas. Kastvam koham kuta ayataha. Let us all sing together. Kastvam koham kuta ayataha kame janani ko me tataha paiti paribhavaya sarvamasaram Vishram Tyaktva Swapna Vicharam Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. So, what a beautiful concept it is. It really, from this narrow, limiting perceptions of our mind, it really enlarges. It broadens us. We include everyone as our friends. Soul has only friendships. Friendliness. So friends, here Swapna Vicharam. This is all Swapna. We have to do Vicharam. This is called Atma Vicharam. Atma Vicharam means, who am I? Who are you? Where did I come from? This is called Atma Vicharam. We need to actually examine our life. Where am I going? Where did I come from? What is this rut that I am going through? What is this kind of pattern that I am going through? When do I end this? So friends, this is called Atma Vicharam. Socrates, this master, said, an unexamined life is not worth living. We need to examine our life. We need to study our life. We need to know, where am I going? We need to have the awareness about who we are truly. And friends, otherwise we keep repeating, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janane Jatare Sayanam, Iha Samsare Bahudustare, Krupaya Pare Pahi Murare, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. He is such a noble friend, Kalyanamitra. That's why Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya is calling everyone like Mudamate. You foolish people. He is calling everyone is a fool. Whoever is stuck in the Maya, in this kind of samsara patterns, he is calling them a foolish. You are so foolish. He is waking them up. If a true friend is there, he will not really misguide you. A true friend always guides you in the right direction. If he has to slap, he will slap also. He is almost like slapping everyone here. Mudamate. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. Mudhamate. Don't be foolish. Come out of that. And how long? Otherwise, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janane Jatare Sayanam, Iha Samsare Bahudustare, Krupaya Pare Pahi Murare, Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Govindam means not real this bhajana. Govindam means those who conquered the senses. Go means indriyas. Vinda means who mastered these senses. Who can master these senses is your soul, your Atma. Govindam means actually you have to do this Atma Bhajana, means remember, self-remembrance that I am the soul, I am not this body, I am not this duality, I am not this relationship, I am not this one, I am that. That we need to remember. That's called Bhaja Govindam. So I highly recommend this Bhaja Govindam to everyone, friends. Read the Bhaja Govindam. Study it. Maybe take 1 year time. Just absorb the essence of Bhaja Govindam. This is something very, very profound. Each sloka is like almost like slapping. When I first time I read, it's like slapping, slapping me, because he's a Kalyanamitra. A mitra, a friend, doesn't mind slapping. If somebody is deviating and says, I'm a friend, nicely he slaps, he scolds. That's the true friendship. And this sutra was actually spontaneously was delivered by Lord Buddha. One day, Ananda and they were having a kind of discussion. They used to bring the food. They used to beg for food from everywhere. Bhiksha they used to take. They used to come under a tree. All the bhikkhus, all the bhikshus, they used to sit under the tree. They used to have sharing. They used to share the meal. Buddha created a sangha, a beautiful sangha. There, if somebody has maybe a nice, maybe poha from his bhiksha, poha, somebody has dosha, somebody has idli, they must share with everyone. They used to pull up all the food items, they used to share. During that time, and Ananda, his disciple, he says to the Buddha that, what a beautiful friendship. It's the half of our life. The friendship like admirable friendship and admirable companionship, admirable camaraderie. These three things are half of our life. And immediately Buddha corrects Ananda. It's not half of life, it's the holy life, it's the entire whole of the holy life, he says. Friendship is the whole life itself. It's not the half. Because Ananda entered when almost like 20s, around his 20s, he met Buddha. And he started seeing the powerful sharing in the Sangha. There is a beautiful Sangha of enlightened beings, all spiritual friends, noble friends. He really started enjoying that, and Buddha said that it is the whole of our life. It is a noble friendship. It's Kalyanamitra Sutra he delivered on that day. So friends, Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Sangham is more powerful than an individual. Group consciousness is more powerful than individual consciousness. So this cuts through all the barriers. Ego is chopped. Ego is identification in the physical plane. I am greater than you, or I am lesser than you, or I am superior to you, I am inferior to you. All this is just physical plane identification. In the soul plane, there is no identification, there is no ego. So in the Sangham Saranam Gacchami, Buddha insisted of this greater truth called Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Take refuge in a Sangha of enlightened beings. Be in a Sangha of this beautiful seekers of truth or followers of truth or whoever are meditators who are meditating, who are already enlightened, who are going towards enlightenment. Make friendship with them. Be in that Sangha. This is called Sangham. So we are all so deeply connected without exception. We may feel, we may isolate ourselves, but still we are so interconnected. So from the stars to the flowers, from you to the other friends, when your friend is going through a situation, it affects you because you are connected to your friend. How can we cannot shed our teardrop when other country is suffering? There is a big war and many lives were lost. When animals are killed, how can we not shed our tears? It brings tears to us because they are none other than our own self there. we are all so connected. There's only one Paramatma which is living in every form. Everyone is so connected. This is what Buddha emphasized upon. Sangham Saranam Gacchami, which takes us from the your own individual kind of sphere to a greater kind of enlightenment, where we understand that I am not just any individual self anymore. I am the whole. Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma means this Atma, I think I am Atma and I am a great soul, I am advanced soul, I am old soul, I am transcendental soul. All that is rubbish in front of this greater truth called Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma. Everything is same one Paramatma which created everything. Paramatma who has come in different forms. That's all. So this is so important truth. So in the Sangham Saranam Gacchami, here there is no relationships here. It's only beautiful fragrance of friendship that is being shared. Friendship between all the meditators, all the enlightened ones. They have noble friendship. So a Kalyanamitra is the one who is always reaching out and helping others. When I was a child, I never could learn from teachers in the school. My greatest teachers are my friends only. My friends used to teach me English or mathematics or whatever subjects I am failing. If my friend will teach me, I learn a lot very quickly. He says Ore, Gire and all that language also, Ekavachanam, he used to call me, but I used to learn so quickly, not from teachers. Teachers on a high pedestal, stick with stick, I'll beat you if you don't learn, all that. But friends, you can always ask, you can always learn so quickly. Buddha started chopping down this gurudom, which is there in India. Before that, a guru and thousands of disciples. And he said, it's all one and the same. We are all friends. Guru is not a high pedestal, not on a high pedestal. Guru always is a noble friend. That's why we say Guru is a friend, philosopher and guide. Friend. Essentially, a Guru is a noble friend, a sacred friend. So, such friendships are so important. So, friends, there's one sutra Buddha has delivered, this called Hrudaya Paramita Sutra, Heart Sutra. This is really the heights of his compassion. The sutra is his compassion only. We can see that in this sutra. He said, Gate Gate Paragate Parasangate Bodhisvaha. This is Buddhist monks. They go on chanting this as a mantra. But nobody understands. All these Buddhist monks, Om Mani Padme Hum, they don't understand these mantras. They only chant. Like a parrot chanting freedom, 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 moksha, moksha, moksha. But comes back again into the same cage again and again. So we should not be only just like parrot-like reciting, not just here accumulating the theory in the head, but it must turn into an experience. Gate, gate, para gate, para sangate, bodhisvaha means gone, gone, gone beyond. Together go beyond. This word, together, is so important that Buddha used together go beyond. Means, in our journey, we understand in this samsara, everything is just emptiness only. We think this body is so beautiful, we admire it. But if you look deeper, this is all just flesh only. This blood, flesh, chemicals, molecules only. If you go deep, it's all just rotten. It's just only bones and flesh and muscles, that's all. What is there? We are obsessed with this beauty of the physical body. When do we see the soul's beauty? When do we go towards it? Anapanasati meditation, Buddha emphasized, when we start observing the breath, first we connect to sunya, empty mind. The mind is emptied. Then we see emptiness everywhere. If you look at everyone, there is only emptiness. Because this person also disappears one day. He is born now, he is existing now. Maybe after a few years he will not be there. You look into a mirror, your own image, you will find that I will also be gone one day. I am also emptiness. I came from emptiness. This body is empty, just empty. We understand the shunyata, means everything is empty here in the physical plane, in the samsaric plane. But there is something else, there is, beyond emptiness lies, there is fullness. Beyond that Mahasunya, there lies the fullness. That Buddha was guiding us in whatever practices that he recommended. Gate, gate, paragate, gone beyond. Parasangate means not only you take along with you 1,000 people. Oh, I must be enlightened, I must be enlightened. No, along with you, carry 1,000 people. Carry on your shoulders like a Bhimasen. Carry in your boat many other people. Let them also come to the other shore, from the ignorance to the enlightenment. So we must be inspirational to many of our friends, the Sangha. First our family, where we are born. You inspire. You can inspire them just by being yourself. They look at you, they see this calmness, composure, and peace in you, and they'll be so inspired. One day definitely will come to you, your own family members, and ask you about meditation. Your neighbors will ask you. People will come to you to learn about what you're practicing. So you can take many people along with you. This is the compassion. This is the friendship. Parasangate, bodhisvaha. So this Kalyanamitra means actually we extend our helping hand. We are not only living for ourselves, not only living for my family or living in a very limited sphere. Actually, this Kalyanamitra is actually the whole world we consider, whole Vishwam, universe we consider as our family. This is called Vasudaika Kutumbakam. This whole world is our family. And that is what is Kalyanamitra. So friends, the core foundations of Kalyanamitra is Maitri and Karuna. So Maitri and Karuna both are the core foundations. Loving kindness and compassion is the very core foundations of this noble friendship. Your loving kindness can be always be shared. Sometimes loving kindness also is you will slap them. That's also loving kindness. If you have to scold, you will also scold them, because if they are actually going in a wrong track, repeating the same errors, they're deviating, then it's okay to do that. You know, you'll be little hard. One day Jesus Christ, he went inside the temple, he took a whip out, one whip. He said, "Come, I'll beat you." You know, he is all Sanskrit words he is uttering. He started, whipping everyone. He is such a loving, compassionate guru. He is holding his whip in his hand and started whipping people. His compassion is there in that. He saw how people are just messing up things and being very barbaric, violent. They're not really coming out of that. And this is called compassion. Loving kindness doesn't mean always to please others. Sometimes you will be very hard, and you will not help the people also. Not helping will help some people. When to help, when not to help also we need to know. If a butterfly is coming out of this pupa, this cocoon, if you help that butterfly, it will die very soon, right? We need to know when to help, when not to help. So when a person is repeating the same stuff again and again, sometimes they need a slap. We need to be hard. Compassion doesn't mean always smiling, people pleasing, and all that. It's not always that. Compassion also means there is a hardness in it. There is a Zen approach to it. So friends, Zen masters, they say that when a student is ready, master will appear. A teacher will appear in your life. Whenever you are ready, they will come. Right? This is what we really keep hearing, and we have experienced it. I met my first Kalyanamitra in 1987. My first Kalyanamitra is Richard Bach. He came into my life in the form of a book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. He is my first Kalyanamitra who opened my heart and mind. My second Kalyanamitra is Dr. Lakshmi. And such a wonderful, noble friendship I really cherish. That's, though we are married, it's gone beyond relationship. It's not wife, husband and all that. It's a beautiful friendship. It's a friendship which goes beyond. So her friendship, she even very hard sometimes, because I was having all kinds of patterns and ignorance in me. And she's such a compassionate, noble friend. She chopped many of my patterns. She helped me out. A noble friend helps in a hard way also. And I met another two noble friends very soon in 1992. Sridevi Madam and Rajsekhar sir. Both of them, they are my noble friends. They are Kalyanamitras. I said to them that I am not going to work like a medical doctor, because my heart is in this spirituality and I want to teach meditation. That's only my... And they came forward. They offered this place, this center is their offering. And they are really Kalyanamitras. They really, they know conditions. Their friendship goes far beyond, no condition, no expectations. A friend really is that, where you don't have that kind of, I do this for you, you do this for me. Not that sense, So we find many noble friends as you grow in this field. You will find many noble friends. You'll meet them, and biggest Kalyanamitra I met, Brahmashri Patriji, who introduced me to meditation. And without him, I would have really taken many thousands of births. I would never have got out of these cycles of birth and death. So he is my biggest Kalyanamitra, and who really brought me this Anapanasati meditation, who really told me that don't search for answers outside of you. He's very blunt. He's very straightforward. He said, I will not help you. He refused to help. He said, I know all the answers. I will not give you answers. Fellow, you find out yourself. Do sadhana. I tell you the way. Why do you come and ask me so many questions? No. Go, get out. Meditate 3 hours every day. That is what his love is. That is what his compassion is. He's a true friend. He's the biggest Kalyanamitra to me. And friends, very hard to find such masters in this world who are real Kalyanamitra. Kalyanamitra is who is not considering that I must do Kalyan for my own family. Family Kalyan. Our personal Kalyan, we are interested about our own Kalyan. But those Kalyanamithras are the ones who are looking for the welfare of the whole globe. Kalyan for whole globe. Entire world must sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. That's what is the Kalyanamitra concept is. Going beyond that. So when a student is ready, masters will appear. So in this lifetime, you have chosen, certain circumstances, you have a kind of plan, you have certain things here. After coming here, you will encounter many Kalyanamithras. Sometimes teacher need not be a physical teacher. Sometimes a teacher can be even indirect teachers. So these non-directive teachers, like for example, illness can be your teacher. We are obsessed with only physical teachers, but sometimes your Kalyanamitra can be your illness. Illness comes to you. Till then you thought, I'm the biggest warrior and I can beat everything and I am a great person and all that, but you are not able to solve your problem. That time your aham, your ego is chopped and you have to surrender to the illness. You have to bow down to that cancer which is going to kill you in next few months' time. You have to bow down and touch the feet of this illness. It humbles us. That moment we are ready to learn from that illness. Illness has come as a teacher. Tough relationships are Kalyanamithras. All the tough relationships is part of your soul contract you made before incarnating. You designed in such a way that I need these tough lessons. I need a tough teacher. We have made that contract and we need to learn that lesson. After coming down here, we forget about Kalyanamithras. These are all Kalyanamithras. Sometimes your loved ones can be your Kalyanamitra. So you will find different teachers. Falling in love can be a Kalyanamitra. Falling out of love can be a Kalyanamitra. Means falling in love happens and falling out of love also happens. These are all Kalyanamithras. So Kalyanamitra concept now can be taken to the next level where the noble friend can be your illness, negative situation that's occurring, or any relationship problem that's happening. Instead of considering it as your enemy, take it as your noble friend. It refines you, it elevates you, it ascends you, it transforms you, it enlightens you. Because the same illness, which is like a block, generally we are trained, taught that you have to fight your illness, fight the bad things, fight those negative things, eliminate, eradicate, use chlorinate water, all the virus, bacteria must kill them. That's what we are trained. But we have to go within to befriend everything in you. Unless you befriend yourself, you cannot be friend to anyone. Befriend yourself. Befriend the whole existence. All existence will actually reciprocate. All existence will actually echoes to you thousandfold. First, befriend yourself, all aspects of you. Most of the times we don't love ourselves. We don't nice, good friends to our own self. We have many complaints. We think, oh, I am not a good person. I have negative thoughts, bad thoughts. I must be a sinner. I must be this. I am bad. I am negative, and I have illness means I have past life karma. All that, what it makes us feel so guilty. We reject that part of us. We say, oh, you have tremendous restlessness inside. Take everything as Kalyanamitra. Whatever difficulties you have inside, take it as your great master, teacher, noble friend, and see what happens after that. This Kalyanamitra will take you forward. make you actually go towards enlightenment. It won't stop you anywhere. If you fight, go on fighting, whole life will be fighting only. Dualities never end. Positive, negative, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna, they go on fighting here. But we are not this Prakriti. We are not part of this Tamo, Rajo and Sattva-guna. We are Nirgunas. We are gone beyond. Our real Tattva is beyond all this. That is the Nirguna state. We generally get stuck here. We must be masters of our three gunas. Must be mastering these three gunas. Must not be slaves to the three gunas here. So friends, let us befriend all these noble friends that are there in our life. If you have any kind of physical challenges, health challenges, take it as your noble friend. If you have problems in your life, like relationship problems, take it as your noble friend. If you have some kind of recurring pattern, repeating, negative pattern which is repeating, take it as a noble friend. Financial problem is there, take it as a noble friend. Universe send you this as a gift to you. Paramatma has given this gift to you. Why do we reject the Paramatma energy? This is part of the Paramatma energy. Don't reject it. Instead, learn from it. That's what is Kalyanamitra. So friends, many times, whole lifetime we spend in fighting only. Fighting with our own thoughts, conflicting thoughts. We don't go beyond these thoughts, negative and positive. Only when we can go beyond this, then we are in the realm of the soul. Then we understand who we truly are. We are not just this body, this mind, these emotions. We are that. So friends, let us meditate now for some time. So close your eyes. These are the steps that we follow. Those who are newcomers, Sukhasana. First, we need to sit in a comfortable posture. Then we need to clasp our hands, join your two hands together, keep them in your lap comfortably, interlocking your fingers. So Jhanam Chedamu, rendu chetalni kalipi kattukoni, హాయిగా సుఖాసనంలో కూర్చోవాలి. రెండు కళ్ళు కూడా మూసుకోవాలి. శ్వాస మీద ధ్యాస పెట్టాలి. ఉచ్ఛ్వాస నిశ్వాసాలని గమనించాలి. మన శ్వాసతో మనం ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేద్దాం. మన బ్రెత్ ఈజ్ అవర్ నోబుల్ ఫ్రెండ్. We make friendship with our breath today. So let's close our eyes. Just observe your natural breath. No need to take deep breaths. No need to take slow breaths. Observe your natural breath. For the next 10 minutes, let us go deep inside, deeper than the mind, deeper than the surface consciousness, deep into our own inner being. Let us all get out of the cacophony of the outer world, all the restlessness that we experience, all that struggles, conflicts. Just watching your breath. Notice your in-breath. Notice your out-breath. Our breath is our Kalyanamitra, our noble friend. Make friendship with your breath. This breath has everything, microcosm and macrocosm. This breath contains the whole macrocosm, all the mysteries of existence revealed inside our breath. Totally befriend yourself. Befriend your body, befriend your mind, befriend your emotions, befriend all aspects in you. Every aspect is divine, noble, sacred. We may label them as something very negative, but right now we'll remove all the labels. We go beyond all the judgments, self-criticism, self-condemnation. Just this Kalyanamitra meditation, we just befriend ourselves. Once many other Kalyanamitras that you have encountered in this life who inspire you to come into meditation in the form of books, in the form of discourses, teachings, many that you have met who are inspirational. Another 3 minutes, just be. Now let us take this Kalyanamitra state of being into whole globe, whole universe. When we move into a Sangha which is not only just consists of humans, but even plants and animals, really got the concept of Kalyanamitra. We keep learning, and particularly the Sangha of meditators, the spiritual friends, they are really fantastic. Really, they are very virtuous, very, very noble, very sacred. You will really keep learning in leaps and bounds. You grow in leaps and bounds. I know the value of this because like how Sankeet shared his experience, I learned from my friends more than anyone else. I have 5 friends when I started meditation practice. Brahmashri Patriji introduced me to meditation. That time we were just 5 friends. Used to go to him. All night we used to spend there with him, meditating and opening eyes and sharing our experience to Patri sir. So this is how we used to always, as a Sangha of 5 people only, we used to always discuss so many things. We used to debate, discuss, argue, and read, experiment in meditation, and so many things, experiences sharing. We keep growing leaps and bounds. If we are all alone, then we'll really take so much time to go to the real state of being, of enlightened state. So this is the value of Sangha, value of Kalyanamitras. When we treat them as enemies, they will not get healed. They will come back in a back door in a different way. For example, there's a hypertension, blood pressure. We know the blood pressure, the root cause is something different. The root cause could be different for different people also. The blood pressure, hypertension, which they take a pill every day. They have to take a BP, a blood pressure tablet they have to consume, take it. And it goes on. They try to actually treat it as an enemy. They have to beat it and all that. With that approach, it never gets cured. There is a reason why this hypertension, blood pressure is existing. And we have to really go towards that illness, a cardiovascular or whatever the illness, treat it as your noble friend. It has come to you as a teacher. What can I learn from you, my dear teacher? I love you. I love you so much. I don't reject you. I love you, my dear illness. I love you, my cancer. I love you, BP. I love you, diabetes. I love you, this disease, that disease. I love you. Please offer me the lesson. What I have to learn? So far, we have never done this. We only started pushing it away. And it will come back with a vengeance. More you fight with it, more you resist, more it persists. That's why affirmations will fail in one stage. It will temporarily like a Amrutanjan bomb, pain bomb, temporarily it feels good, but later on it much more vengeance it comes back. So you go to the place within you where you created this reality. We say yadbhavam tadbhavati, the ultimate truth. When you created this sickness in you, you have the solution. You have to go to the deeper place within you where you created this. We have to understand what is the lesson this illness is teaching to us. First, without acceptance of it, without bowing down to it, will not be able to transcend it. Bowing down in the sense, somewhere we see that I am bigger than this, I will trash it, I will push it, and I am big, and all that bloated ego will actually, some illnesses will appear to you as actually puncture our ego. It will make us humble. So far, we think that I am bigger than everything, something. This illness comes to, no, you have to be very, very humble. Well, everyone is equal only. You don't think that you are superior to others. It will teach you. So that's what is the approach. So illness or difficult relationship or any trouble, any problem that you are encountering, instead of fighting with it, learn from it. Befriend the problem and understand what this friend is trying to tell you. What is the lesson that you need to learn? So instead of check your BP, we say, blood pressure constantly. Instead of check really your BP is belief pattern. What beliefs you are holding in your mind which is creating this blood pressure? That we have to be aware. So illness always, it will teach us so many things. What kind of beliefs are there? What are you holding on to? What kind of emotional energy, stuck emotions are still there? So always they're progressive in nature. For example, from this state of evolution, it will take you to the next level. So that illness is actually showing you way. We have to befriend it. That's the old concept. Okay. So many people, if I befriend this cancer, it will stay more with me. The friend will stay more with me. No. Actually, there is a reason why it is existing. Once that, it fulfills that reason or fulfills that, whatever the lesson that need to be imparted to you, it will leave. It will dissolve. You can try an experiment. You have any pain in the body, you go on fighting, complaining, I have pain, I have pain, I have pain. All attention is going to the pain and you are complaining all the time. I should not have pain, I must not have pain. I push it away, go away pain, get away pain. It will worsen and worsen and worsen. The moment you go towards the pain as your Kalyanamitra is showing you the way, befriend it. It will dissolve. It won't take even 1 minute time to dissolve any kind of pain. So many meditators, when they practice Anapanasati meditation, that's what many painful sensations will appear. And if you reject them, you're bound to be getting them again and again. Those painful sensations become more gross, more painful. So Buddha's approach is always like a Kalyanamitra approach, or any enlightened master approach is Kalyanamitra approach. It's not against like a fighting. You can never win this duality battle with fighting. You can't push away, reject and abandon, and we can't do that. And duality can be only transcended by just uh, accepting the duality first. I enrolled myself as a student here of the earth plane where this duality game exists here. I am a non-dual being who has come here. So we go towards that realization that I am not this duality, but I am that. But before that, with these identifications, all that is there, only through befriending it will be disidentifying. That's why Adi Shankaracharya told Satsangatve Nisangatvam, Nisangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischala Tattvam, Nischala Tattve Jivan Muktihi. So Satsangatvam, you have to make actually Sangam with truth. Sat means truth. Satyam. Satsangam happens in meditation. The true meditation is true satsangam. You are not with this body anymore. You're going beyond the body in mind. You transcend. You know that you are that observer who is observing everything in you. You are that sakshi. Right? So, in that process, you will be including everything. Kalyanamitra concept is about inclusion, not exclusions. Right? Thank you. Thank you. That's beautiful.
హలో ఫ్రెండ్స్, పిఎంసి ఆన్లైన్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. సరికొత్త అప్డేట్స్ కోసం బెల్ బటన్ని నొక్కండి.